What's going on, YouTube? It's me, Tiffany, and I'm here with my co-host, Tanea.
Hey, guys.
And we're back with another new video.
Yep, we're just going to keep on coming.
Sorry about that first comment that I had to start this video out with, but
me too, Miss
right
Cindy.
before we started, I had to push Tanea violently across to her seat because she wouldn't get over here and start the video.
I wouldn't get over fast enough.
Number two, if anybody knows, I'd rather you fart around me than burp around me. This bitch just burped right in my face.
No, I did not, because that is disrespectful and rude, and I
so
don't do things like that.
I apologize for the way we hit the start, but let's get into this video. Let's start off with our weekend. How was your weekend? How was y'all weekend? Okay, I'll tell y'all about my weekend. Wanted to tell y'all some key. Don't mind that. That's just a name and a cat. Okay, so number one, Friday, I spent my evening in the house with the little girl and my little nephew.
His bad ass.
Yes, he's 7 months. He's bad.
Spend the night no more here at all.
But you know what? I figured because we were taking all of the furniture out and it was just nothing but open space, and where he lives there isn't a lot of room to crawl. So I was like, oh yes, this will be the perfect time for him to crawl. Well, you know, babies. Nothing in the living room and the dining room. He's going for the sidekicks to stick his finger in them. It was just a mess. But let's get on to the real reason I want to tell you about my Friday. Friday, I just happened to stumble across E, which if I haven't told you, I have been watching on Fridays because since Joan Rivers died, there really hasn't been any fashion police on. So this week I didn't know that they were doing like a Remembering Joan little thing, so I caught that. But the best thing that I caught was the True Hollywood Story of Joan Rivers, which was it just put me in such a sad place, y'all. Like, I didn't know Joan Rivers had this depressing life before she became like this crazy person that she was right before she died. Like, her husband killed himself from depression. He overdosed on pills. Her and Melissa spent years not speaking to each other.
Yeah, I do know that.
Melissa couldn't keep a man and she couldn't get pregnant. You know, like Cooper is like really her miracle baby. Just a lot. So rest in peace, Joan Rivers. Saturday might be a couple of spoilers. Warning. We went to go see No Good Deed.
Yeah.
No Good Deed is a movie with Idris Elba and Taraji Henson. I just like to call her Taraji.
Is that her last name? Henson?
Taraji P. Henson.
Yeah. Okay.
So, that movie gets 6 stars from me. Or is it 5? 5 stars. I'm giving it 6. That's how much I liked it. We went to a new movie theater here in Baltimore, well, Towson, Maryland, to see it, and it was a pretty good movie. I really enjoyed it, and you know what I said. I ain't even gonna blame it on nobody else but the niggas. The niggas. The ones who were online before I got a chance to see it saying how terrible the movie was and it was boring.
What did they think it was going to be? A scary movie? Like, did they think it was going to be like Jason?
The first, you know what, somebody kind of reviewed it today and they said it perfectly. It was short and got straight to the point. Yeah. It wasn't an ongoing story to get to the ass kicking.
Ongoing story and then leave you while they about to kick her ass. Right. Part 2 will be here next July.
Exactly.
No, nobody got time for that.
So, I mean, it was a really good movie, and I'm a person who can't let go of characters. You know, I still haven't forgave the lady in Selena who killed her at the end. I never forgave her. Every movie I see her in, she's the killer.
Like that's the lady who killed Selena.
So I don't know when I'm gonna let this go as Idris being the psycho, because he played a perfect psycho.
But the difference between him and Selena's, man, is he was beautiful, chocolate, psychotic man. He was gorgeous. Good. Like,
I told Tanea, that's what I want my husband to be. I want to feel
not
protected.
Crazy though.
I feel when I'm around Idris in the movies, I feel protected. He just so big.
He's just so big and a man. I just love a man,
and I love his accent, and it's just.
I just really, really love a man. But
and Taraji was good because they said that Taraji is the underdog because.
Was this her first like thriller like this?
I think so.
Okay. I think she did. If it was or if it wasn't, I think she did a good job compared to her other.
Well, right. That's what I was gonna say. Not just it being a thriller. A lot of people have already categorized her as the black ghetto girl. Yeah. That's what they were saying today online. It's the black ghetto girl, and she really was a movie star on.
Yeah, she's been pigeonholed already as Yvette.
Yeah, it happened from Baby Boy.
But the thing is, she's in that because even though she did a like great acting, like a couple of her faces, I was like, damn Yvette, or like that bad.
It happens to the best of them. I mean, look at Lisa Ray.
Look at Cuba Gooding Jr. Every time I see him, I don't see nothing but what's his name? Radio.
Let's move on because before she start, but yeah, I mean, I really didn't give no spoilers. I don't really want to spoil for nobody, but it was a
really really good.
It was movie. One of the, y'all ever been to the movie theaters and like all of a sudden the movie becomes one? The movie theaters become one.
Is that a Baltimore thing?
It was like everybody was like, get his ass!
Can y'all comment and tell me if that happens at y'all movie theaters? Like, we had became one. Like, oh, get him, stay.
Or like scream. Oh my god, when he had like jumped out of something, the whole movie theater just screamed.
If y'all don't know, let me tell y'all.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I am a screamer, okay?
So
I scream at anything. We went to go see I never forget it. You know that movie with Monster-in-Law with J-Lo? Mm-hmm. It's just like this one part where it's like complete silence and the mother jumps out in a mess. In the movie theaters, I screamed to the top of my lungs like we was watching
so embarrassing.
Jason. I'm a screamer, so I screamed the whole time.
It's nothing funny about it. It's embarrassing.
It's nothing funny about it. I don't be trying to be funny. I really be scared.
Okay, let's move on. So, I wanted to give a big shout out to the Ravens. When we left y'all on Thursday, we told you they were about to play, you know, our rivalry team, the Steelers, and it was like, you know, everybody was wondering how the Ravens were going to play. First of all, it was Thursday night football. It was the first Thursday night football of the season. Everybody was watching and waiting. So, you know, on the big screen, we dusted their asses.
Can I tell y'all,
mocked them with the ground.
I came on the show and said that I was never watching another Ravens game. Like, because I was really, really hurt. And when, you know, hurt people hurt people.
That is the truth.
And that's just how it was. But I watched the game, and I enjoyed the game. I did watch it with a heavy heart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was.
And it was weird. a awesome win, but with a heavy heart. Like, it was just so bittersweet, but you know,
it's just like
I had to do what I had to do, and I'll probably be watching the next game.
High five. Good. So
I'm just saying, like, I was upset, and so you know, I didn't have anybody else to take my anger out on, but the Ravens. You know what? That's how we can never have a fucking moment because you don't know how to act.
Okay, so let's talk about Beyonce in Paris. So calm down because
I'm about to bang you.
If you put your hands on me in another video, I'm going to have to edit it or they're going to lock you up. People are watching. This is not about to be a domestic violence YouTube show.
Can I tell you something?
No, I don't want to hear it.
But you can do
I don't want
to hear it. This is aggravating me. You want to be assaulted. Like, just read from your composition notebook.
See, they ain't even know it was a composition notebook. All this time, they never knew what kind of notebook it was. You just gave away a secret.
Oh, because it's a big fucking surprise.
Today, I swear, please. Come on. Get out of it.
Look, hold it up. I mean, gee golly.
Come on.
Wow.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him. I need something in my life to be proud of.
Oh my god! Okay, like, it's a legal memo pad. Like, are you serious right now? Lord.
Are you done? Can I go on with the show?
Are you done?
We're 9 minutes in.
Are you done?
I've been done.
Are you... First of all, look, you need to lower your fucking tone.
Let me host the show.
Hold on, let me turn. I feel like we both need to take a second and come...
I'm sorry, I hate to see that.
I'm so sorry.
So, Beyonce did her last 2 shows.
Sorry, because I really want to beg you.
And I really want to smack the shit out of you with this notebook repeatedly until your glasses fall off and break.
Well, do what you gotta do. Now, wait a minute.
So, them glasses is almost done anyway. Her face done stretched them all out, and she don't even like wear.
That's what I want to do. Like, why are you still talking? Read it.
So Beyonce was in Paris for her and Jay-Z's last two shows of the On the Run tour, their summer tour, which was one of the best concerts I've ever been to, and it was like a historic concert. You know, they really pulled numbers with that concert, and lots of people, including Wendy Williams, knew that they would not succeed and they wouldn't be able to sell out stadiums. And this weekend, the Paris Stadium held 77,000 people, and they had 2 sold out shows. So y'all do the math. But it was bittersweet, but I was excited because I really don't like when Beyonce and Scandal bump into each other. And I just told somebody earlier, it's somehow, I don't know how, Beyonce and Scandal always seem to come on at 2 separate times, like their seasons. Like, because there's a Beehive season, there's a B season, and Beyonce's season was definitely strong these past couple of years.
From December.
Yeah, I mean, past couple, but plus from December, I mean, because at first it was just her touring.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you know, she's been doing all types of stuff, but we don't have a regular artist that, you know, she goes on. You know how y'all faves, they go on talk shows and radio interviews and YouTube videos. We don't get that. So, you know, we have to, you know,
get a whole fucking digital album,
right?
That drops in the middle of the night.
Or we settle for paparazzi pictures of them leaving restaurants, you know, shit like that.
Or her Instagram and Tumblr pictures.
True. So, yeah, Beyonce's definitely getting better with sharing stuff. Like, you know, thank God for Tumblr, because
thank God for Blue.
Before Tumblr, Lord Jesus,
Blue,
we would see her when we saw her.
Blue made Beyonce a different Beyonce.
That's true.
And so I'm thankful for it.
So, at the first Paris show, there were lots of issues. But one thing that wasn't an issue was Nicki Minaj, which a lot of people had guessed. Nicki Minaj flew to Paris and did the Flawless remix on stage for the first time. It was really good. I was super pumped. It's very exciting for Nicki Minaj. Like, can we just take that in first? Nicki Minaj was on the stage with Beyonce. Now, as a lot of you know, 2 times, right? As a lot of you know, Beyonce and Nicki Minaj, Beyonce, I'm saying Beyonce and Nicki Minaj. Beyonce is not one to share the stage. Just not her. I mean, and you know what? A lot of people think it's selfish, but then I think back to Patti LaBelle. Patti LaBelle says she don't do collabs and that type of shit all the time because she does not want to have to oversing anybody. She doesn't want to have to teach anybody to do the things she does. Right. She doesn't. Right. Exactly. So, I thought it was a really good look. They both looked amazing. They were both in Versace from head to toe. They looked so... Nicki Minaj looked so cute. On the first performance, I could definitely tell that she was a little nervous. I mean, it is Beyonce we're talking about here. And it was 77,000 people. And she's a rapper. Mostly every rapper looks up to Jay-Z. So, I mean, it was just a lot to take in. So, also at the first show, there was some technical difficulties.
Yeah, it was.
The first thing that everybody, you know, might want to talk about is how Partition, you know, she went over to do the little chair thing in the pole. The chair wasn't there. The poles weren't there. And then she got caught up in a lip sync scandal. And of course, on Saturday when I woke up, I had lots of mentions about Beyonce lip sync. And I had DMs. Lewis DM'd me and said, he's someone that watches the show, said his sister saw the Drunken Love performance and they caught Beyonce lip singing. And this is what I want to say about that. I really don't know what's up with that. But as we all know, Beyonce can sing. So, what exactly are you guys saying? And I mean, all of those technical difficulties, we definitely know for a fact that somebody got fired. Oh, somebody got fired for those technical difficulties.
That's true.
I'm pretty sure she's going to use the partition from the second performance anyway, but like Beyonce always says, and we never say it, we never say that Beyonce is perfect.
No.
Ever. She never says that she's perfect. everybody makes mistakes. And why would someone say they were perfect? Because times like these happen all the time.
The thing is, okay, I feel like with the whole lip syncing thing, if you think about the songs that she, like, you know, was lip syncing to, those are probably not songs that you know, can really, like, she can't belt out. You know, she probably does the la, that part, but like the, you know, talking real fast, you know, I mean, you never know, like, how it's set up, how the show is set up. She might have to sing with a pre-recorded track, or she might have to lip sync for certain parts of the song.
I mean, like I said, I really don't know, but
I mean, as we all know, we've heard her sing "Drunken Love," and that is not lip sync. So,
I mean, do y'all need to go back and watch the VMA performance that just happened, or does she need to do what she did at the Super Bowl interview again? I mean, no, I won't, and I don't have time to sit here and to defend Beyonce, because Beyonce's work alone defends her.
Like I said, so Beyonce doesn't have to do anything but show up. She made a mistake, and her shows were still sold out.
Then a video got out, because there's so many sneaky motherfuckers out here. A video got out of the rehearsal of her and Nicki Minaj. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't show you?
No.
Oh my god. Okay, so Nicki Minaj is like rapping. And she's like down here on the stage. And Beyonce kindly goes around her ass and starts pushing her across the stage. Like, come on, move your ass. You're supposed to be down here. That's not your mark. Dollar put it up. When I say people were cracking
That's
up,
so
like,
funny.
I mean, but that just shows you, number one, if you're going to work with Beyonce, you're going to have to know what that comes along with. I mean, Beyonce's dancers and singers are close to perfect. Let's be honest here.
Oh, like, yeah, they are. I would say, if you notice, Beyonce might mess up.
Right.
But they
don't.
And their dancers do not mess up.
They want that job. They want to be on tour, don't they? So, I mean, that was a little funny video, but that was nothing but Beyonce showing a Virgo in her. I mean, the fuck you
I mean, but what was she supposed to do? Let her stand at the wrong mark? So when she goes to perform, she'd be standing where a dancer is dropping it like it's hot? Like,
then the pregnancy rumor started. And then my whole timeline was just like, Beyonce's pregnant. All these pictures came out of like the profile picture of her where her stomach does look bigger. And then they said that in one of the raps, Jay-Z said that she was pregnant.
And Beach is better.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what y'all want me to say about that either. I've spoken on this before. I'm not the biggest fan of when Beyonce is pregnant. Why? Because I'm selfish. I don't want to share Beyonce.
Yeah, like
it took me forever to accept Blue Ivy.
And now I feel like me and Blue are in a good place.
Right, me
I
too.
do not need Verde to pop his
You
ass
feel
up.
me? Red, like, orange, or purple. Like, I don't have time for this shit. Like, I don't mind Beyonce taking a break. And I definitely feel like they're definitely at a time in their career where they can afford to stop and have another child. But I'm just not in the mood for it. So, hey,
yeah, so as long as she keeps off the baby, I'm fine with it. Like,
but I'm on the vote that she's not pregnant.
I don't think she's pregnant
I keep
either.
seeing all these pictures of her with alcohol in her hand. On the last show, just the other day, she had. I mean, you know, people were like, "Well, it could have been apple cider or whatever the fuck."
Whatever.
No. So I mean, if Beyonce is pregnant, y'all know I'm gonna support anything she does. But I'm just saying.
Because Simone had said, because she was like, you remember her stomach was like that? And I was like, yeah, but that was all the way at the at the Baltimore show when she had that pudge. Like, if she was pregnant from the Beyonce show to now, she would definitely, I keep on saying Beyonce, from the Baltimore show till now, she would definitely be showing. I do not think Beyonce is pregnant. When she is pregnant, we can tell in her face. And her
if she is pregnant, I'll just wait for Beyonce to confirm, because y'all know I don't believe shit until Beyonce get up on the stage and open her vest and start rubbing her damn stomach.
This year, she's probably gonna put a tumbler up of an EPT.
Oh my god! And then the Bang Bang trailer came out. Part 1, just another like on the run little thing. I can't take it because I'm ready for Saturday. Don't forget that it comes on Saturday
at 9 p.m.
on the Run tour on HBO. And also today, an interview came out of Nicki Minaj saying that they were actually going to do Flawless Remix at the VMAs, but Beyonce did not want Nicki Minaj's whole verse to get bleeped out. They would have tore that stage.
Killed it.
Up. But anyway, let's move on. That's enough Beyonce talk.
It's Thursday.
Okay, so also I just wanted to let everybody know. Of course, the Scandal fans mostly know that the Scandal limited clothing line is about to come out. Was created by Kerry Washington and the costume designer for Scandal, Lynn Paolo. It's at the. I'm sure a lot of you've seen the store at the mall. The limited, right?
They don't sell my size.
Right now, that's my whole thing. I mean, somebody had asked me, why haven't you spoke on the limited yet? Will I be wearing the limited?
And also, you have to remember, Carrie these clothes are probably made from what what's her name? Olivia Pope wears. I can't wear that shit. I can't wear that pencil skirt. My stomach too fat. I can't do that.
I would love an Olivia Pope trench coat. Don't get me wrong.
I would love that too, but unfortunately, we're morbidly obese, so that won't be happening. So maybe in a couple of years, I don't know. Maybe she might put out a wig line. I rock that, and I can't wear the gloves because my arm's too fat.
I want Olivia Pope gloves, but don't forget that. This week I'll be doing the Scandal recap and actually 10 days Scandal and Grey's Anatomy returns.
How many
10 days? 10. And you know what they said today? Quinn, her name is actually Katie Lowe's Quinn from Scandal. Quinn. She came on and she said it's actually getting to a point where if you look at the weather forecast, you can see the day that Scandal's coming on. So that was really exciting for all of us.
I don't get it.
Meaning that it's so close that on a 10 days forecast.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't get it.
Yeah, I actually need 1 second.
Because mine's not 10 days.
Fuck
mine's
is going on over here?
Oh, it got a shortage in it. You gotta make sure it's in the right
sure.
line. Then your butt look fat now. These jeans.
I just want to fix this and not have to deal with your shit right now.
Are these jackets?
No, they're not. They're dress pants. Okay, so let's move on. Came out last night that one of the Orange is the New Black writers discovered that from working on this show that she
likes vagina.
She's a lesbian. She said, back in 2012, she kind of realized that she's a lesbian. She's married to a man. And she said taping Orange is the New Black, like being on set and stuff, she said she would feel uncomfortable. And she was just like, one day she was just like, oh my God, like, I'm really gay. And like really divorced her husband and is now married to, what's her name, Samira Wiley, who is Poussey on Orange is the New Black. And I'm just like, the poor husband, Jesus.
I mean, if you think about it, it's like Orange is the New Black in real life. I guess Poussey wins.
All the best to them, because I don't know what to say about that.
That's just too much for me.
That is too much.
That's just too much.
What's some more disgusting, disturbing news? And I'm only going to spend 10 seconds on this shit. An article came out on a mother-daughter.
Oh, that shit is nasty.
A mother-daughter relationship. The mother says that... Real? Yes, it's very real.
Okay, because I thought it was a joke.
The mother and daughter... The daughter realized that she was in love with the mother when she turned 16, and they are now in an openly lesbian relationship.
Are they really mother and daughter? Was she adopted?
They're really mother and daughter.
Can I say something?
God is on his way.
I want God, Lord, and I know I might be asking for a lot.
That's asking for hell.
I want you to put this lady and her daughter in the deepest and hottest and darkest part of hell they can possibly go.
I'm just hoping
it's so disgusting.
Well, I'm hoping that it's not like abuse, like the mother's not like pimping the daughter, like she's not forcing the daughter to do this. I mean, because think about Precious and her mother.
I need for Ayala to get her ass on.
Yes. Now, Ayala, you need to get your ass there. That's where you need to go.
Because that is disgusting. Like, you wiped my vagina as a baby. You taught me how to pee. Now you're licking it. Ew!
That's nasty.
I came out of your vagina and now I'm licking it. That's nasty. That's nothing!
Oh, God.
Nasty stuff. That is horrible. Sin against God.
That would be like you and Nene.
No! Shut up! That's nasty! Next topic. Let's
move on.
want to eat. My stomach is... I'm about to throw up.
Okay, let's go on to Kris Jenner.
Oh.
A audio tape, a phone call.
Oh, shit. What she did?
Of Kris Jenner has come out of her saying numerous racist things. I really...
Oh, what? Kanye, what you about to say now?
That's what everybody was saying. Like, ma'am, all of your daughters love to have black penis shoved up their vagina. Your grandchild is half black. So
what kind of racist things was she saying?
She was calling she called numerous people niggers. And she said,
was she calling black people niggas, or was she?
No, it was black people.
Niggas?
It was actually people, like people in the industry. She had called them niggas. She said that Jaden Smith was like her butler. Yes, and I listened to it. To me, I'll let you listen to it. To me, it sounds like Kris Jenner. Go on Ball Alert in the shade room. I'm surprised you ain't tell me.
I had my phone in my left work in the black hole.
All I got to say is, Kris, if I find out it really is you,
Kris, oh my God. Yo, if Kanye West don't say something, I'm gonna be so pissed. He went on there and said how Bush didn't like black people. He talks about Obama. Like, come on, Kanye. Now is the time, Kanye.
Wait a minute now. I believe that Kris Jenner like black people. I just think that she wants to make it known that we are under her.
But I'm not saying that she don't like black people. But what I'm saying is, this now is his time to speak about something, because like his mother was like an effing Black Panther, I think. Like, she was an advocate for, black people. So this is what you married into. This is what your little Nori's grandmother is.
Right. Okay.
Oh, what do P. Diddy think? Because they BFFs.
Then Kanye West over the weekend had a concert in Australia. Mm-hmm. And he was demanding the whole concert to get up on their feet. Everybody get up on your feet. Everybody get up on your feet. Then, once everybody wasn't up on their feet, he said he was about to go around and start calling people out that wasn't up on their feet. And he was refusing to start singing and rapping again until they got on their feet. So there were two people still sitting down that were like on the lower level. So he goes, moves up and, starts shouting across the arena, you need to get up, da-da-da. So finally the lady had to pull her prosthetic leg off and wave it in the air.
Like, he just don't care? And
then he started to sing again. And then...
Did he say sorry?
And no. Oh. And if you go online, every article is a second article now. Kanye West refuses to apologize. And in his rant and rave that night, he started talking about people with disabilities.
What did he say?
I don't know what he said.
Something's wrong with that man.
Something is wrong with Kanye West. So,
something is really wrong with that man.
As much as people, worship him, he's a genius, he's a god.
Musically.
He's creative.
Musically.
The man is nuts.
The thing is, like, I love Kanye West as an artist. I love his, his musical genius. But sometimes his personality is that of an asshole, and sometimes I just can't deal.
Usually assholes loves the assholes.
And but sometimes I love his asshole ways. Like, to get up off your feet, like, I like that. But when you came to, sometimes you can just go too far. The prosthetic legs, he should have been like, my bad, ma'am, and brought her up on the stage, and they could have did Niggas in Paris together or something. But, he doesn't know how to do.
Anyway, Chris Brown has a new album coming out tomorrow, and I'm just hoping that all the Breezies support him. And if you would like my information to send me a iTunes gift and gift me that album, I would surely appreciate it, because I won't be buying it. Hopefully Tanae buys it, so then it'll just come straight to my phone. You buying it?
Why you not buying it?
I'm not buying that shit. I like Chris Brown, and I ain't no Breezy.
Alright, chill, because I was going to wait so I could actually listen to some of them first, and then if I liked it, I was gonna buy it.
Ashley will buy it. I'll listen to hers. Iggy Azalea, it came out last week that she had a sex tape that was supposed to be coming out. Right. Now, the guy whoever has a sex tape has taken it to adult entertainment business. Yeah, Vivid. Mm-hmm. And they are actually considering dropping the tape unless Iggy, can put up the certain amount of money that they want. And I just feel like that's horrible. It's very terrible, and I believe that the person who has leaked her sex tape will lose inches on his penis, because...
I want to see it.
I really don't. She reminds me of an alien.
The thing is, Like, I hear how Iggy talk, I hear how Iggy rap, and I just want to know if she has sex like that too. We know Kim Kardashian has sex how she talks.
Born and dry.
Oh, baby. I like that.
Lindsay Lohan has come out, and I don't know why all of a sudden now she's come out to say this, but at the time of Whitney Houston's death, she was actually serving her community service at a morgue. And she's now claiming that she was one of the people who handled Whitney Houston's body.
So what?
Number one, bitch, don't disrespect Whitney Houston. Don't say her fucking name. Like, I just don't even think you should be allowed to say it. Why are you bringing stuff like that? But why are you bringing this up now? And now the morgue has confirmed that she didn't. Like, what was the whole point of? They said that
on drugs.
They said that they had her cutting plastic and shit. They ain't have her nowhere near Whitney Houston's body. They said they only had certain people on it. That's the same thing she did say. She said they had a specific certain people working on Whitney Houston's body.
Maybe she meant that she didn't work on Whitney Houston's body. She worked at the same morgue that Whitney Houston's body was at. That's the only thing that makes sense to me.
That ain't what she said.
That's because she's a firecrotch and she's retarded.
Speaking of a crackhead, Robin Thicke has recently come out in one of his recent interviews over the weekend and letting everyone know that he was using cocaine when he made Blurred Lines.
I was about to tell you. That is crazy that you said, because I was going to say he's not a crackhead. He's a cokehead.
He's a cokehead.
That's what the whole damn song was about.
I mean, if y'all saw Robin Thicke and Paula Patton on the red carpet, you already knew.
But the thing is, this is no biggie, because they used to be really, really bad drug users, and they supposedly got clean, and I guess they relapsed. That's why she really left his ass.
That's possible.
That's why she really left his ass.
You know what? That's probably why she did leave him.
And he putting up that fucking pole come back. And she's like, no, I'm not taking no more coke.
So real quick, a lot of daytime television came back. I didn't get to catch everything, but I did get to watch The View.
I didn't get to watch The View.
The View has a whole new cast except for, Whoopi Goldberg, which Whoopi Goldberg is now like the Barbara Walters of The View. I mean, she already was like the shit on The View anyway, because she's the one that says whatever she wants to about Barbara Walters' feelings or none of these celebrities. Don't care to say that she has no problem with a man hitting a woman back if she slapped his ass first. I mean, she's real. She says whatever she wants to.
She's real. I like her.
As you know, they added Rosie O'Donnell. Rosie O'Donnell, who actually was saying how her and Robin Williams, of course, were really good friends, and also her and Joan Rivers, and she was really upset about Robin Williams, because she said that she was at that point in her life of depression where she said she was ready to kill herself, and she said there was a lot of people, even in his death, talking about Robin Williams about how, how could you commit suicide if you loved your kids? And she said, she just wanted to let everybody know that when you're at that deep, dark moment, like, you don't think about anything or anyone. So she just wanted to clear that up. She wanted to tell everybody that, she's still married. Her son is now in college, and she just had another baby. The baby's like 2 now or something. But, and yeah, something's...
Hold on. Rosie O'Donnell?
Yeah.
She had a baby?
I don't know if she physically had the baby. I think she's the man in the relationship anyway. Yeah. And something's going on with her feet. The whole show she had her shoes off. That was weird.
Maybe she likes to I work with my feet, with my shoes off.
This is the goddamn View. We're not talking about you.
It just makes you feel more comfortable. Being barefoot makes you feel comfortable and more centered.
Okay, Rosie Perez is also someone else who's new in there, and she just talked about how she is like the fucking associate president of the HIV organization. She's always been really involved in things, and we all know that she's big. She's really involved with she's a really big fan of boxing, so she talked about that. We found out she's in Kung Fu. But my whole thing about Rosie today was I guess because it was the first episode, she seemed kind of nervous. It did seem like for a minute she seemed kind of nervous, and then of course they started talking about Ray Rice. So the domestic violence thing came up.
What Whoopi say?
Whoopi was just like, she doesn't get it. Like, she said she really doesn't understand the whole thing where everybody's in your business. She said that this already happened months ago, so she doesn't understand. But can I tell you something? Why everyone's concerned.
And you want to know why? This goes back to being a certain kind of celebrity.
Yeah.
Whoopi was a celebrity, whereas when what I tell you is what the fuck you get.
Yeah.
You don't get to, interfere with my life and what's going on with me personally. And that's the type of celebrities that I love. I love old celebrities like that.
And then the other girl who I told you I didn't know about, Nicole Wallace, who actually worked in the White House when Bush was in there, and the first thing she said was, I want to let everyone know now that I am a Republican. Things kind of got quiet because everybody on the stage is a Democrat.
Oh, so that means that bitch ain't vote for Obama.
No, she didn't. She worked with Sarah Palin.
And that she ain't win.
And what's the guy name? I can't think of the guy name she worked for. And she said she worked 6 years with George Bush. And she said, as you can see, we had a very good term. So, whatever that means. But
she's a fucking crackhead.
It just seemed like a lot that she said they wasn't really feeling. So, I mean,
she might get put off soon.
I mean, it was okay. And then they had a Joan Rivers little memorial thing. It was just too much for me to handle. Rosie was crying. Whoopi was crying. I was crying. It was just a mess.
Quick thing, has it always been only 4 people on the View?
I think at some point it was like 5.
Because at some point it was like 5, right?
Yeah.
All right, that's what I felt like.
Okay, so then I also watched The Real, which came on today, where it's Adrienne Bailon, Tamar Braxton, some black lady named Lonnie or something.
Lonnie
Love. A Chinese girl, and Tamara Mowry. Is
that the girl out? See, because you don't really watch like a lot of Nickelodeon, but is that the girl from Nickelodeon?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'll tell you this. As soon as Whoopi started the show, she said that there are a lot of shows out right now who are trying to copy, but we're the original. And that's where I'm at. I'm a View fan. And this show is just a tad bit kind of ghetto. I don't know if it's Tamar, if they need to eliminate somebody. I just don't know.
You know what the thing is? Okay, can I tell you something? Because I got to watch The Real. I didn't get to see The View. So this is where it's kind of overwhelmingly ghetto.
Yeah.
Like it's just too urban. I'm sorry. You have Lonnie Love and her loud ass. But then you have Tamar, who's also loud. And then you have Adrienne Bailon, who is not loud, but she's that wants you to know I'm that New Yorker. I don't give a fuck.
Then the Chinese girl is even hood.
Yes, and it's just like, you got sister.
I mean, she chilling.
And like, I want them to, she my favorite one. I would rather them keep her and the Chinese girl.
I mean,
everybody else can go.
I DVR the series, so we'll see what happens.
Really?
Yeah.
That's too much.
Also, Wendy came on, Ellen came on, and tonight Love and Hip Hop Hollywood comes on, which I know a lot of people have already watched it because the first episode got out or something. But I told people I wasn't going to watch it until tonight because I wanted to live tweet it. So we'll see what happens there. But you guys know how much I hate Soulja Boy and Ray J. So I
actually like Soulja Boy more than I like Ray J.
I hate Soulja Boy.
Why? What did he do?
He irritates me.
Superman.
So that's the end of the show. Let me give y'all the quote. The quote is, coming together is a beginning, keeping together is a progress, working together is a success. Henry Ford. That's me and Tanea right now. I mean,
let me see. What's that say again? Let me read it.
Don't touch my composition.
Is this your notebook? True. Lord, yes. Yes, Lord. I just had to read it for myself.
Anyway, please shut. Yeah, I almost forgot that we was on this show again. I was about to get physical. But, yeah, we're going to go down and get into these Monday night shows. Y'all got to forgive me when the cold weather starts to creep in. Like, when it's new, my body has to readjust. Like, I'm getting pale. My bones are hurting. I'm stiff. It's just a lot going on right now. I need a pedicure, an Advil.
I'm not pale.
What that mean? So, we will be back on Thursday.
Thank you.
Y'all know what Thursday is. Don't play. Our Scandal recap returns. And you know what? I started going back and looking at some of our old recaps and looking at the views and stuff. And I was just like, you know what? That little 6:30 that we was talking about by the time we get to the new year. Also, shout out to Montreal because she said she's looking for 1,000 subscribers for us.
Thank you, girl.
Right, like we just said 6:30.
Thank you, girl.
That's a lot of confidence in us.
Yeah, it is.
So, when our Scandal reviews come back, I'm guaranteeing that we will make it to that 6:30. So I'm staying positive. So, as you know, make sure you share this with a friend. Tell your mother, tell your sister, tell your brother, tell your cousin. Tell your cousin to tell his mother, and tell his mother to tell her best friend. Tell her best friend to tell her kids, and tell her kids to tell her teacher. Father. No, tell the teacher, and tell the teacher to tell her baby father, and tell the baby father to tell a daycare provider while he dropping the daughter off.
All right.
Oh, okay. Oh, and also what I want to say, make sure, Lord, I'm hoping that there are no minors watching this show. My godson yesterday, who was 11, revealed to me that he has been watching my show. He sneaks on his tablet and watches it. And I told him, you know, please don't watch this show. You never know what's going to come out Tanae's mouth.
My mouth? What about your mouth? You drop F-bombs like...
See, okay, now, I drop F-bombs in front of kids. Sorry, judge me if you want to. She says a lot of D and P in this video, you know, sometimes. You say the D word.
What is the D word?
The D-I word.
Dick.
See? You see what I mean? Like, you never know what she's going to say, what she wants to do to the D. We don't want my...
What? I didn't even talk like that.
Shall I go back and dig up some...
Go back.
Thank you. That'll be my challenge tomorrow. But, make sure you reblog this, retweet this.
But don't let your kids watch
Share it on Google+, share it on Facebook. Put it on your Tumblr. Tell somebody that the show is here. And as always, if you didn't know, now you know. As Tanae puts her bun in her hair, that there's a no show like the show.
Ooh, God. Guess it's them pale old joints.